Once there was a young man named Shun who had a terrible temper. He would often get angry and lash out at others for even the slightest of reasons. His friends and family had tried to talk to him about it, but he wouldn't listen. One day, Shun decided to seek the wisdom of a wise old Zen master who lived in a nearby temple. He approached the master and said, "Master, I have a terrible temper, and it causes me to hurt others. I want to learn how to control it." The Zen master nodded and said, "Come with me." He led Shun to a small room at the back of the temple and handed him a bowl of hot water. "Put your hand in the water," the master said. Shun did as he was told, but as soon as his hand touched the water, the master slapped him across the face. Shun's anger flared up, and he shouted at the master, "Why did you do that? What kind of lesson is this?" The Zen master calmly replied, "When you can control your anger, come back and we will talk." Shun was confused and angry, but he knew that the master was wise and he decided to take his advice. He spent the next few days reflecting on what had happened and trying to control his anger. After a few days, Shun returned to the temple and approached the master. "Master, I think I understand what you were trying to teach me," he said. The master nodded and handed him the bowl of hot water again. "Put your hand in the water," he said. This time Shun hesitated for a moment, remembering what had happened last time. But he took a deep breath and slowly placed his hand in the water. To his surprise, the water was cold. The master smiled and said, "When you are angry, your mind is clouded and you cannot see clearly. But when you come down and look at things objectively, you will see that the things that made you angry were not worth it. Just like the water in the bowl, your anger can be cooled down if you give it time and space." From that day on, Shun practiced controlling his anger every day. Whenever he felt himself getting angry, he would take a deep breath, count to 10, and try to see things from a different perspective. He also started to meditate regularly, which helped him to calm his mind and stay focused. Over time, Shun's anger subsided, and he became a much more peaceful and loving person. He was grateful to the Zen master for showing him the way and knew that his life had been forever changed by the simple but powerful lesson he had learned.